Missouri inmate, David Hosier, who spent 15 years at the state's Bonne Terre prison, ordered a decadent feast with steak and apple pie before his execution. News.com has learned that the 69-year-old inmate who was found guilty of a double murder in 2009, also had baked potato with butter and sour cream, Texas toast, orange juice, and milk for his last meal. Hosier faced said final repast on the morning of Tuesday, June 11, at 11 a.m., and was put to death 11 hours later, making him the second execution in the state and the seventh in the United States. Hosier landed on death row after a unanimous decision by a jury was made in favor of capital punishment in September 2009. At the time, he was convicted of killing his married ex-paramour, Angela Gilpin, who was a mother of two, and her husband Rodney, with whom she reconciled after leaving Hosier. A neighbor found the duo's bodies in the doorway of Angela's apartment on September 28 and reported it to the police. According to Detective Jason Miles, speaking to the Associated Press, Hosier made various remarks to numerous individuals about killing Angela and her husband leading up to the crime. He was not immediately traceable after the fact, and when law enforcement officers eventually caught up to him, it was through cell phone records that traced Hosier to Oklahoma. When officers spotted him, they tried to execute a traffic stop, but Hosier evaded and a car chase ensued. When they cornered him, his first words to them were, "Shoot me, and get it over with." Inside his vehicle, policemen found 15 firearms, 400 rounds of ammunition, and a World War II-era submachine gun that police, without conclusive proof, believed was used to commit the crime. Along with the guns and ammunition was a handwritten note that exacerbated Hosier's already precarious legal situation. It read, "If you are going with someone, do not lie to them. Be honest with them if there is something wrong," it continued. "If you do not, this could happen to you." Despite the evidence and the strength with which it suggested that Hosier killed the Gilpins, he pleaded not guilty and maintained his innocence until the day he died. A motion for clemency was made by his attorneys but was turned down by Missouri's governor, Mike Parson, who cited Hosier's lack of remorse as the reason for his refusal. Ms. Angela Gilpin had her life stolen by David Hosier because he could not accept it when she ended their romantic involvement. "He displays no remorse for his senseless violence," Parson noted. Following Parson's decision, it became clear that the death rower resigned himself to his fate. In a statement to NBC News, he said he intended his last words in the execution chamber to be, "I leave you all with love. Don't cry for me. Just join me when your time comes."